Hello everybody, this is Daddy here. Hope you're well. Today we will talk about a trading strategy for making consistent pips. We are going to combine the power of 4 different types of indicators for this strategy. We will use 2 trend indicator, 1 momentum indicator, and 1 volatility indicator. This strategy can be used to day trade, swing trade, or even hold your own position for longer period. The choice is yours. So the first one we are looking into is the moving average indicator. Then we look at average directional movement, oscillator of the moving average true range. We do a summary and we practice what we have learned. So the next one we do is a simple moving average. Identifying trend is one of the key functions of moving averages, which are used by most traders who seek to make the trend their friend. Moving average are lagging indicators, which means they do not predict new trends, but confirm trends once they have been established. So as you can see here, prices, when they are above the moving average, they are in uptrend. When prices are below moving average, they are in downtrend. So the purpose of the simple moving average in our strategy is to identify trend direction. Only one question: what direction are we trading? When prices above moving average, we are trading upwards direction. When it's below, we are trading downward direction. Next indicator is the ADX, average directional movement. Trading in the direction of a strong trend reduces risk and increases profit potential. The average directional index is used to determine when the price is trending strongly. ADX value above 25 is considered to be in a trend. So when we have ADX value that is greater than 25, we allow trade to happen because it shows that that currency pair is in a trend. However, when the ADX value is less than 25, trades are not allowed because there is no trend. So what do we use ADX to do in our strategy? We use it to determine the strength of the trend. Okay, how strong is the trend is. When we know the the trend is very strong, we trade. When we know the trend is weak, we do not trade. So when you look at this table, it shows you between 0 and 25, weak trend, we are not trading. But from 25 upward to any other greater value, we are trading because we are in a trend. Hence, in our ADS, you see we will draw a line, which is the line 25. When ADX is above 25, we will be trading. When ADS is below 25, we will not trade. Next indicator is called the oscillator of moving average, OsMA. The OsMA is the difference between the 2 key values of an indicator. Take, for example, a MACD indicator. It has a MACD line and a signal line. So the difference between these 2 lines is called the oscillator of moving average, or OsMA. Okay, why do we need this OsMA in our strategy? It's actually a very important ingredient. We use it to get into the trade. It is the trigger for our trade. So you look here, whenever OsMA crosses down, that's a signal to sell. That is 0 line. When it crosses below 0, from up below 0 is a signal to sell. When it crosses from the negative to the positive zone across above 0 is a signal to buy. Signal to sell here, signal to buy here, signal to sell here. So the importance of the OsMA is to tell us when to get into the trade. Okay. Last but not the least indicator we are using is called the ATR, average true range. The average true range measures how much price fluctuates around the average price. In a high volatility environment, prices has high ATR values and low ATR values in a low volatility environment. Okay, so this average true range, we are going to use it in our strategy for one thing only. We use it to set our profit target. That is it. We are not using the ATR to determine when we will enter a trade. We only use it to determine when we get out of a trade. That is by using it as our take profit target. So for our strategy, we will set two take profit target, TP1 and take profit target 2. So the first one is 1 multiplied by the value of ATR. The second is 2 multiplied by the value of ATR. So the importance of that is you can use any time frame you want, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, daily, any time frame. Just know what the value of the ATR of the time frame you are using is and multiply it by 1. For the second take profit, you multiply it by 2. Now we have done all the preparation and introduction. So now let's see the summary. Okay, so the 4 indicators, this is what they do. The simple moving average is to determine the direction of the trend. The ADX to determine the strength of the trend. The OsMA determine when to get in. And the ATR is used to determine the take profit target. All right, now we put it together and give example of buy trades, of a long trade. So we say when OsMA crosses from negative to positive across 0, we are looking to buy. So here we are looking to buy here. Prices above moving average, which is fine, but the ADX value is less than 25, so no trade. Here it crosses up, we are willing to buy from here. Prices above moving average, that's good. And also ADX is greater than 25, great. We're in a trade, buy trade. Similarly here, prices is above, so we have OsMA crosses, yes, say go and buy. Yeah, at that point prices is above and also ADX is greater than 25. Yes, a valid trade. So each time when we take a trade, we set our stop loss below the moving average, and our take profit, as we said, is 1 multiplied by ATR. TP2 is 2 multiplied by ATR. For example, if you are trading a, let's say, a standard lot of one lot, so 0.5 lot, you close it at TP1, half of your trade, then the remaining half of your trade you close it at TP2. This is an example of a short trade. You can see here prices is below. First of all, we have a crossover from the positive to the negative, so telling us to sell. Prices is below, ATRs greater than 25, valid trade. It crosses down again. Here prices are below it, then the ADS is greater than 25, valid trade. Here also is a valid trade. So for sell, your stop loss will be above the moving average, and TP is the same as we discussed earlier. Okay, and let's look at this scenario. Why do we say there may not be trade in this on this screen? Okay, well, first of all, the moving average look flat. Well, it doesn't really matter that much, but it concerns us a little bit that it looks flat. But what worries us more is that the ADS value is less than 25 most of the time here. So, and you know, when ADS value is less than 25, no trade. So that's why on this chart in front of us here, it looks like we may not even have much trade going on. So enough of the theory. Let's now go into practical and see the live chart. So I'm going to open up my MT4 platform. Okay, this is my MT4 platform, and now this is cable GBP USD 5-minute charts. We all love cable, don't we? Yes, we love cable. We love euro dollar and many of the currency pairs. So this strategy could be used on 5-minute charts, 1 hour, daily chart, 15 minutes. It's very good on any time frame. Okay, so when you apply the template, this is what it will look like, just like this. So you have all the indicators. So let's check the indicators. So you have the MA 200. It's a simple we use exponential moving average here. It could be, we can make it a simple moving average. It's a simple moving average. Here we have no level defined, and visualization is in all time frame. Okay, for the OsMA, do you notice what? If you have used MACD before, you realize that this is the same settings for MACD, 12, 26, 9. Okay, so it's actually a MACD, but showing us the difference between the two lines of MACD. So color, you might make color whatever you like it to be. Level, there's no levels. There's a 0 level. Visualization is on everywhere. So 12, 26, 9. Let's look at the ADX. Okay, you realize that my ADX look a bit funny. If you use ADX before, this is what you will normally see. Let me just put 2 different colors here so that you can see. Now, if you use ADX before, you know this is how they normally look like. Very cumbersome, convoluted. But what is important is just the ADX line, the tick line over there. That's why I made the other lines not visible, because we don't really need it. So this one's none. We don't want any colors for it. The one we need color for is this main one. Okay, and hence it looks like this. So it's a 14, the period of 14, and it's a close price. Okay, and lastly we have the average true range. It's just a 14 period. All right, okay, now we are set. So this is 5 minutes. This is how the template or the chart will look, and I have just made some trade markings on another 5-minute time frame of this same GBP dollar. Okay, here we go. It's still the same 5 minutes time frame, but I've marked all the crossover of OsMA. So when OsMA crosses here, it crosses down. Here it crosses up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So when it crosses here, crosses down here, can we actually take a sell trade? No, because we're above moving average. It crosses up here, can we take a buy trade? Yes, we can, because it's above moving average. ADS is also greater than 25. Let me quickly show you the ADX. I didn't show you something in the ADX. Level. I set a level of 25. That 25 is our cutoff line. Above 25, trading. Below 25, no trading. Okay. So here we see prices above 25, so we are trading. Now we are going to buy at that point. So if you look in the indicator window, if you focus here, you see at that time the indicator window says ATR is 3 pips. So our take profit 1 will be 3 pips. Our take profit 2 will be 6 pips. 1 multiplied by ATR, 2 multiplied by ATR. Our stop loss will just below this moving average. Okay, we could have made a maximum if you measure from the entry to the highest point here is about 25 pips. So we will safely get our 3 or 6 pips. Next, here is there a trade on this line, a crossover up. Yeah, and price is above moving average. Oops, but here price the ADS is below 25, no trade. Also here, no trade. Why? It's asking us to sell, but price is above moving average. There's a trade here. It crosses upwards. There's a moving average is above, and ADS is above 25, which is great. If you look in the indicator window straight away, here, if you look in the indicator window, it's a 10 pips ATR. So TP1 is 10, TP2 is 20. And if you measure, you see from here over here, it's about 24 pips. So we get our TP1 and TP2 correctly. Is there any trade here? No trade. Why? It's asking us to sell because it crossed down where prices are above. Is there a trade here? Yes, there's a trade here. And this is a trade that is still going on. Okay. This is a 5 minutes example. Let's look at daily example, daily chart. Reason is I want to show you that this strategy could work on any time frame. Okay, so here is a trade. ATR is 89, TP1 89, TP2 is 178 pips. If you measure from here to the highest point, it's about 850 pips. So we have our target. We hit our target. No trade here, no trade, no trade. You can look at them. You can watch this video as many times as you like just to confirm where there are trades and where there are no trades. Here, there's a trade here. We hit our target. Here, there's no trade. There's a trade here. And finally, let me show you 1 hour chart just to give you the whole picture that the strategy works in any time frame. This is 1 hour. So here we have a trade, no trade. There's a trade here. There's no trade here. Trade, no trade, no trade. Okay. So you can use any strategy. If you're a day trader, you can use 5 to 15 minutes charts. If you are a medium term trader, you can use 1 hour, 4 hour chart. If you're a position trader, you want to hold your position for longer period, you can use 1 day daily chart or even weekly charts. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like this video, share it among your groups and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Now, I just want to give you a quick heads up, okay? I understand that there are few scammers trying to pretend they are Make More 8 and saying that they want to sell you an indicator, they want to sell you a template, they want to become your mentor. Don't believe them. They are scammers. They are not Make More 8. When I want to start to mentor people, I will do a video and I will post it on this YouTube channel. so that you will know you are dealing with the authentic Make More 8. So everyone, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. You can see our channel is growing very, very well, and your comments and your help motivate me to carry on. So I will be talking to you very soon again. Is Dare.